All right, ladies, we are live. Hey, cousins,
Hey,
welcome.
cousins.
Hey, cousins.
Happy to see y'all. We are doing something different and something new. So let us know how y'all like it. We are trying to be
Yeah.
what do you call it? Whatever the
Techn- uh,
technology, technically
technically savvy.
behind. Yes.
Happy New Year,
Y'all be trying to
cousins.
come up. Happy New Year, cousins.
So we are here and we are back again, once again, to see another episode or to give a review and rant on another episode of Married to Medicine. And this is season 12, I think, y'all, episode 5. Do y'all know the
Yes.
topic?
Yes.
Because I really don't.
It
A hot
was,
mess.
I put down the aftermath of Toya's party.
no, I can't remember it now. I did know it.
I can't
Something.
even.
But it's ought to be part two, ain't it? Uh,
Well,
out
they
and
didn't really have an
out and heavenly.
aftermath
That's
of the
what it is.
party, huh?
Out and heavenly, ain't it?
Child. Yeah. So so this episode starts off with okay, so before I say that, you know that we've been out 2 weeks, so we basically trying to catch up in our memory and what happened, but we know they did a recap and all of that. So the last episode was they had the party. What was it? The stay at home party or something like that. So um
Yeah.
it's the next day. So Toya and
Workday.
Eugene are in Toya in her beauty space or her bathroom or closet one, and Eugene down in the basement or whatever. And they are he calls her or whatever and asks her to come downstairs or whatever. He got some margaritas and want her to play pool with him. But he want to talk. I wonder if I just realized
Mm-hmm.
something. Anyway, yeah, so he want to talk, and so he's offering her margaritas and stuff like that, and she making small talk to him or whatever. What did y'all think of that initial video? Did y'all think that Toya was being awkward? Because it seemed like to
Well,
me,
she being petty in the beginning because when he called her and he said, "Come downstairs." I might need a note.
uh,
I might need a doctor's note. I
yes,
was like, go up there and yank her.
I know
She
she
didn't
is a
want to comply.
But so he told her, I'm gonna own this, but she didn't want to own nothing.
mm-mm,
Did
mm-mm,
not.
mm-mm. So Cecil apologizes and he lays out everything about where he like Cecil is an aware man to a degree because he could own his stuff and where even like he wasn't really at fault for a lot of stuff, but he knows at certain times he was at fault to his in his wife's eyes and in his eyes, I guess. But so they playing pool and then so he telling her, well, I went wrong, this, and this, that, and this, and Toya's like, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, you did. And that too. And so Toya, where did you think you went wrong?
She got real quiet.
Who
Huh?
me?
Like, how dare you? How dare you say I did something wrong?
I was
You
like, this
you
heifer.
you see so. How dare you say that I am wrong?
Oh,
What you
I
want
can't
them to?
stand her.
Not a fee.
I know.
What did you
I
eat?
put I put down Toya didn't admit to anything. She didn't apologize.
Nothing.
The only thing she did was she pointed out what she should have done or could have done, but she was the common denominator to me in this whole situation.
Yeah,
She
But
was. With
that
everybody.
yeah.
she
So
was
she
the
don't know.
denominator.
I just think that it was really trash of her. Like Cecil was like literally apologizing for stuff. I think that some of it, yeah, he can account for, but really, he was, to me, he was pulling at straws.
He was. He just trying to make
He
her
was
happy.
from that straws. That's all. Because of the reality of it, she the one who the man was playing a joke. They thought that they was being funny. So she the one who didn't think it was funny. They didn't come to play games, man. I thought we was out here gonna relax. She want to play games. But she had already thrown shade at the whole men group in the first place.
Right.
But I want you
Yep.
to address me like a spouse should.
And you know, and just watching it again, when she
Look
said,
at me. When you talking to me, you look at my eyeballs. You address me. You know how to talk to me.
I was like, girl,
And you said,
that
I'm not
grown,
looking.
Say
that is
Queen Mother.
that is a grown man
Queen
that you
Mother.
talking to out in I don't care if it's in private or in public. You just don't be sitting up saying that mess. And she was like,
Because if he ever snap, she will not know how to react.
mm-mm,
She
Mm-mm.
gonna be all on the floor.
mm-mm. And so
Yeah.
I like this episode because they did a lot of flashbacking for
They
Toya's
did.
ass.
They did.
And that's all I was saying was like,
Again.
yep, get her ass. Get her. That was her when she threw that biscuit at Cecil. I mean Eugene, and when she told him to eat a biscuit, girl, I was ready to fight last night when I watched that again. I saw that episode, and that was
Mm.
the start of the downfall of how the people view Cecil, because Toya has put all of this in everybody's mind about her husband ain't working with no package, because she done told everybody she thought she was that the package gets bigger after they get married. Where Who raised her? So y'all don't think that was talking about her husband? That's why she gave Heavenly them all the stuff that these women saying about her. Toya has given them all the ammunition.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. That's why they keep bringing it up, and she act like it's something brand new. She's the one who started that.
Yes.
Girl, I'm
And
telling you, she like old girl in the other show.
Elena.
It's
Tessa
one,
told her,
it's
your
one, it's
husband,
one in every show. And
it's
then
two
want
of
to play the victim. You saw
them. Show do.
she got on my nerve. She get on my nerves.
Show do.
She
Oh,
get
that
on
was
my
Shamia in
nerves.
the last one, right?
Probably. And then the other girl from the Houston show,
And that's what
Elena.
she act like.
Elena.
Alana.
Elena.
Elena.
That's Elena. That's who she act like.
Yes, let me tell you about my man and what he not doing. Oh, don't you talk about my man, because it's gonna be hands down. Excuse me, let me talk to you right quick for saying that about my man. Okay, wait a minute. You the
Mhm.
one who
Yes.
started it all.
She is crazy. So the next thing is we go to Brandy's house. Brandy is having a play date. Brandy got them 4 childrens of hers, her and her man's, her husband. And they having a play date. So she invites, I think, Dr. Mimi, uh, Angel Love, and who else was it there? Who else was it? Mimi and Angel and Brandy.
It was just 3 of them, wasn't
It was just 3 people.
Oh, was it? I thought it was a fourth one.
it?
But yeah, so let me look at my notes here, child, because there's some scribble scrabble here. So I put down that Angel has 2 kids. What's her name? Brandy has 4. Angel's kids is Heaven and Savior. What did y'all think of them names?
Well, I hope she gonna meet the king when she ready.
I said she should just name a little joker Jesus.
Listen, this name Joseph and one named Mary.
Okay. So Dr. Mimi, she brings her daughter Savannah, and she She left her other baby at home because we know he has autism, and all kind of situations will
Yeah.
trigger him, and people will take that as in a bad
Yeah.
way, and sometimes it ain't good for them either. So she kind of explains that, and so Savannah gets to
Yeah.
play.
She also
Now,
said that she didn't want to buy no new TV because the last place there was that baby mangled the TV, so she had to buy the folks a new TV. So the baby got to stay at home.
yeah, I'm sure
And she wanted a little peace with the
yes.
daughter. She ain't got to keep both eyes on her at all times. So
Yeah, it give
Yeah.
both of them kind of a reprieve because the daughter ain't got to worry about her brother, and the mom ain't got to worry about him attacking somebody or something. So yeah,
Mhm.
it gives the daughter. I can't remember if one of them is older or who the oldest or the youngest, but it does allow the daughter to just be separate from her sibling. And we all know how that can
Yeah.
be. You your sibling, you so and so little sister or big sister or whoever. You just want to be you. So Savannah gets
well,
to be
when one is
Mm-mm.
special,
Not me.
no matter what the age is, they take on as a caregiver. They're
yes,
always
and
watching out
I
Mm-hmm.
know.
for their
And
sibling.
that's what the sibling does. And it's like, Lord, that's why when they got into that fight in the car, I appreciated the dad and them acknowledging her feelings and not just saying, well, you know, he got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to just suck it up. But I'm like, no, that joker done knocked her to hell.
They got on them though.
They did. That's why I was like, I
Mm-hmm.
really appreciated that because it ain't just like, you know, Uncle Joe crazy.
That's all right.
But yeah, so then they discuss how long they've been married. Brandy has been married for like 10 years. And then Mimi has been married 11 years. And Angel is the single one. Angel says that she dated a football player and somebody else. I can't remember what he did or whatever. And she said they both ain't worth shit. And so she got these two children, and she is the mama and the daddy. And she says she can't
Yeah.
wait. She want a man to come and ignite her feminine, softer side. I said, all right, Angel, you gonna ignite it, girl? But
Okay,
Ignite.
but she
I understand what she's
did
saying. How
she say she did the basketball player too? Or no, was it?
no, I know
Was
one
it
of them was.
basketball player too?
Oh, I don't know.
I
I
think she
know
did.
she said a basketball player too.
I thought so.
Girl, she need to get with a baseball player and then she'll settle down because they don't be doing all that
She
traveling.
needed she needed to let go of the players.
Maybe so.
How about that? Yeah. She been on the court, the field. She on the wrong. She in the wrong area. She need to go find her a
She
doctor or
needed a
something.
lawyer.
So do.
Well, yeah.
Or a doctor. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. All her friends might make her sway away from being from doctors.
I know. But she has some
It
type of
could be.
medical business, don't she? Angel
I
Love?
think so. I think so.
Yeah. Or whatever. But I mean, I like her in this episode because I'll be like, we was talking about her before, but I was like, I don't never hear her talking. And she was all activated for Toya this episode.
Oh, she was
Don't
there
get on that.
today. I
Yeah,
mean, she
I'm
was
like,
there
girl,
yesterday.
I'm like, this what you want to talk about? You need to start at the beginning, Angel. But so getting on that subject, they talk about deflecting. And Brandy says that Dr. Mimi is good at deflecting. I would have took that as a damn insult. Cause I'd have been like, what you mean? Because I would like to have examples because Dr. Mimi is a mental doctor. She knows
She's a mental professional.
Yes, she knows she's a psychologist. She's a counselor. She knows all of these things. So I'm like, how you think? And it
Mm-hmm.
don't mean that you can't deflect because you definitely can.
Mm-hmm.
But you see how she turned it around and said, Toya is the one, is the professional in deflecting.
Mm-hmm. But that's why I was wondering, like, what is Brandy talking about? She deflect because I'm like, Mimi talk about her kids, her husband, and everything. So I'm not sure what she was meaning in that unless we missed it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so then Mimi says
Unless
that
it was a joke.
yeah,
But
maybe
she
so.
said, I don't
It could have
deflect.
been a
I-
lead-in joke.
It's something she said. She said, I don't deflect. Oh my God. What did she say?
I
Something
don't
she
know.
said. I can't remember. She said, I don't deflect. She does what I can't remember the word she used. I was like, but yeah, they came around and said Toya is the
Toya is
queen.
the one that deflects. Yeah.
She's the queen of deflecting. And of course they start running stuff back.
Yeah. So then she said, Dr.
Yeah.
Mimi
Put
said,
her on the billboard and posted it up there.
she said Toya live in her own little world. And she can live in that world as long as she don't be dragging us into it or whatever. Because she was saying how we weren't saying bad. Like Mimi was asking
How she
questions.
jumped on heavenly and
Hmm.
then brought her in it. I'm like, she said, I was just sitting there. You're right.
Yeah, and then so she said, we need to play Drew Sidora's Delulu. Child, I about flipped my wig when she said that. I hollered when she said that. And then she said, because that's Toya. I said, girl. I said, but that was a cute little scene with them. They had a nice little play date. Now let's move on to Simone and her sister. So
Oh,
Simone and her
oh,
sister.
oh,
What?
you skipped a part.
Okay, go.
The men. When the men was together talking.
Oh, that come after this.
That means
Okay.
Yep, I got notes on that on the back seat. I took a whole bunch of notes today. I
ooh,
got
you did
I
good.
actually got it in order today right now. So then
Because I didn't take not a one note.
I don't know why I was up this morning. I took all the notes this morning. But
Good.
so Dr. Simone meets with her sister Carmen. Carmen lives in the DMV area. And they get together, I think she said once a month or something like that. And so they just catching up and doing that. I thought that was really cute to know that all these years they get together like that or whatever. Because I've only seen Carmen maybe once or twice on here before, but that's her sister and she on here. So she was telling Carmen how how the boys came, they cooked food or bought food for them or
Yeah.
whatever, and then they
With
sat.
that plastic in there. Uh-huh.
She didn't mention that. That's
It
what I
had
was.
that paper
Uh-uh.
in there that wasn't removed.
I said she ain't gonna say that though, but I ain't mad at her. But
Mm-mm.
yeah. So she said
She got so much else.
the discussion with Michael. Then Michael, the way his tone and stuff was with her, he was just all out of line and disrespectful. And then she like, here I am with his dad right here, and he ain't saying nothing. And she was like, and I just can't live like
Not a
that.
mumbling word.
What did she? It was something that she said. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, she said she resents
Mm-hmm.
Cecil.
Ooh.
Yeah, so she was saying
Mm.
that how she resents Cecil, and that and
That's
that
what
she
she
was
said.
yeah, and then she started to cry. So then it skips over to Cecil and his brother Dave.
Yep.
So then they meet up
Mm-hmm.
at Cecil house. Cecil done got some food for Dave or whatever, and they coming in, and Dave is going through his own little divorce or whatever, and
Mm.
and he was, they in the basement. That's where they be at kicking it at Simone them house at the bar, and so at that house at least, and so they were saying he was telling them how grateful he was to him and Simone for being here for him and stuff like that and everything all during this time or whatever. And then Cecil said, well, it's just been really mainly you and Simone. So my question was, y'all, where the hell Cecil been? If Simone is a doctor and she owned all the time and Cecil is just a realtor, where the hell do Cecil be at?
Like he said, he been knowing her since when? That's my sister. That's
Yeah,
not no sister-in-law. That's my sister. And he might feel more comfortable talking to her about stuff.
evidently she feel comfortable talking to him because that's her little brother. And I say, yeah, he the little brother. He look up to her.
Yeah.
He look up to her and his brother. So he telling them or whatever. But we jumping the gun a little bit. But yeah, it was. What did y'all think about this scene with them two?
Oh, I like that because he was trying to tell him right, get him
Mhm.
straight.
Yeah.
It wasn't about that. You not gonna listen to me because I'm the little brother. You gonna listen to me because I'm right.
Right. So Dave says that
Mhm.
Simone called him crying and hurt.
Yep.
Mhm.
And so Dave was telling Cecil, man, you got to see it from her point. And he was like, you got to be a united front. I was like, Cecil don't know this?
No, he don't know. Evidently, he don't. Because
Mm.
Dave said it more than once. Matter of fact, it seemed like Simone had said it when she was talking to her sister.
Mm-hmm. So it flips back to Simone and Carmen tells her, well, you know how men are of his age or whatever, they overcompensate for their kids for what they didn't have. Because then Simone is talking about Cecil and them dad and how he was really hard on them and stuff like that, and how he, you know, he wanted to make sure Cecil and them didn't get into drugs or gangs in California. And she said, but it seemed like now Cecil just done turned totally away from his dad, the way his dad's training, and he totally is the opposite. And now he make me be the parent that be the hard parent, and he be the nurturing parent. This is backwards. And I'm like, it sure is. So then it skips over, and then Cecil and Dave back. All this mess was skipping back and forth because I had to write all this crap down. So then Cecil, girl, this when Cecil get up, start preaching. I about
He was crying. That was he
I
wasn't
about,
preaching.
I about fell out laughing and started crying my own self because Cecil started talking about the financial woes or whatever and going to the HBCU at Howard, I think, and how he had to stand in that line. Let me get my. He had to stand in for 3 hours. KC, how long did we have to stand in our registration line?
A long time.
All day.
A long time where you had to go take a break, get something to eat, and then come back and get in line. One person standing in line.
Yes. Or
while
if
you go to the bathroom, or you get yourself.
If you had your kinfolk there, you stand in the financial aid line. I stand in the registration line. Can you go to housing? It was a mess. So Cecil is on this diatribe, on this Martin Luther King stand. I have a dream that don't none of my kids have to stand in the financial aid line. Girl, I'm about pissed on myself because I'm like,
I mean, it was a thing, but doggone. I mean,
was it that horrifying?
It was hard, but golly,
it was hard.
I know what's the deal.
And then I cried because when my son went to school, he had to deal with the same thing. And I was so glad I wasn't there with him and his dad, but I wish I was because they act like they ain't never, his daddy act like he ain't never been through registration before in his life. I'm like, nigga, you caught me at registration. What is you talking about? But anyway, it was hilarious to me and almost stupid. Like, the argument that he was having with his brother.
It wasn't an argument because his brother wasn't arguing. His brother looking at him like.
Right, but he on his soap dish to talk about his kids would never have to stand. I don't want my kids, and if I had this and I blah 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 this,
it was
and
me,
I'm not
me. That's why his brother said, "That's all I hear you saying is you." What about your wife?
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
what about Simone? What happened to we?
Yeah, because he didn't say nothing about we until
what
the
about
end.
Simone?
And
he
then
didn't say nothing about we till he said something about some money.
Exactly. I'm like, how are you using your wife? It's so blatant. And then you talking about I, and I'm not going to do this, and I'm this. But with who money, Cecil? Cause then the brother come in and say, "Well, y'all this or whatever," or and I'm like, and he said something about you need her. Yeah, he need her, Dave. He need her money. And Cecil, you talking about
Yeah.
financial aid? You haven't even taught your children how to clean up their damn rooms.
Look, they graduated.
Yeah, but he act like they little kids though.
I know, but
Yeah, they already
they
graduated. You talking
graduated.
about
They graduated.
what-
From
Now you
college.
want to continue your education? You need to go on your own and do that.
Mm-hmm.
You
that's what she
done.
told him. In addition
Mm-hmm.
to that, he talking about what he don't want his kids have to do. Okay, you already did that. I mean, what's the? I mean, you get hot mad. Okay, so that's a deflect because there's something else going on. Because at that time, that would have been 30 years ago that you was in college.
Cecil is
Almost.
the typical.
Not-
It ain't even. He's a sorry ass man when it comes to manhood to me. Because even like Simone is like she don't feel
Mm.
like heard and appreciated, and he talking all this stuff about um financial aid. Well, then Cecil, if you don't want your kids to be in financial aid, you should have studied, sat down, and read with your kids in school when they was little to make sure that they would be smart as hell so they could get scholarships. Because you think your kids is
Uh-huh.
too good to
But
go through
hey,
financial aid and getting scholarships. They mama did. Shit.
yeah.
But my thing is,
Well, that's the thing
he
too. Again,
graduated.
like everybody's
He's
saying,
done.
they don't have to stand
If
in financial
if he
aid
wants to
line.
go back,
Yeah,
that's on him. So if
But
you
that
can't
ain't
get
what
a
he was
scholarship
saying
on
though.
your own,
yeah.
too
After a while,
bad. Stand in the financial aid line.
and that was the
Exactly.
argument. That was the argument of the boy to his mama anyway.
You graduated already. You want to pursue go further. That's on you,
Mhm.
Yeah,
not on me.
yeah. But they so spoiled. They don't want to get no job or nothing. Help
I
themselves do
know.
nothing. They just want their mama to pay for everything.
Yep. And so Dave tells him, look, man, when your kids gonna grow up and gonna have their own lives, they already grown. Y'all did a good job. Cause he basically saying what y'all saying. They've graduated. We can't go back no more, but y'all right here. So you need to think about your wife. Child. Then it skips
Mm-hmm.
to Simone and Carmen. Simone is telling Carmen that she can't take it no more. They don't appreciate her. And she has tried and tried. And she what she said, and then so she started crying. And I was like, and I said, Lord, why didn't they give Simone them a private room or a corner? They in the middle of the open restaurant outside. I was like, they ain't why can't they put them over there somewhere? But anyway, but so yeah, it was that was heartbreaking to me. What did y'all think about that little table scene with her and her sister?
It was to me two sisters,
Well, the internet says that
a sister knew needed her sister. That's all I can say. Hey, she
What
knew
the
yeah,
internet say?
the
she
internet
was gonna
said
cry.
that her
She
cry
probably
was
was crying when she
not
walked up to the
authentic.
table. I'm so glad you're here because I gotta get this off my chest.
What'd you say, Casey?
Probably. I said that the internet said that cry was a little unauthentic.
I don't think so. I feel like Simone, like they really like they have when she cried and it went off to the commercial. I'm like, that is a deep cry from the depths. Like, you don't see me. You
That
don't
was real with
effing
her sister.
appreciate. Yes. She ain't got to
Yeah,
fake the funk with
I
her
said,
sister.
she girls. No,
Now, when she throw a
it's
temper
okay.
tantrum,
She was her
you
sister.
see
That's
how
what.
she cry? She throws temper tantrums. But I'm like, this one right here, oh, it's hurtful. I'm like, I don't know what they talking about. That,
Yeah.
but they put on now. But I think with this stuff and her kids, like her and Heavenly, they're a clown to put on, but not when it comes
Oh,
to
we know that hurt her.
acting a fool. And then like her own man, because she almost got a
She
divorce.
know. Yeah,
Huh?
we know that she is really hurt by that. So she don't be saying the stuff that she's saying and talking. You know, she's there's a level of hurt there.
Yes, it is.
Give a little space and a little grace.
Yeah, but Cecil need to get it together. Him and his
He
grown
do.
son.
That's true.
So the next,
Grown.
That
yes.
is true.
So we find Quad and King at home at Quad's house, and she is packing for her trip to Ghana. And this is the third round of the egg retrieval.
Mhm.
So a few days, Quad let us know that a few days before this, the ladies came over and they hung out in her pool and had this little they was waiting in the water and stuff like that, and having to come to open your womb Jesus meeting with Quad out in the water. And Dr. Jackie was laying on top of her. I wouldn't want no other chick that's in the same boat with me. I want, who is it that got all the kids on the set? I want them. I tell Brandy,
You want them to transfer?
yeah, I tell Brandy, come lay your big old tail over here with your fertile stuff. Come lay on this thing with me. We sink to the bottom. Maybe I'll come up pregnant or something. I don't know. I was like, why is her and Dr. Jackie on that thing? But I know she was like comforting her, but it looked so weird to me when I saw it. I was like, what's going on? They should have showed a little more detail for me. But then I was listening to it and they was like just encouraging Quad and stuff like that. Did y'all hear that or see that part?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was telling us that,
Yeah.
and then King and Quad, they talk about the process and how hard it's been. What you got to say, Lady
Nothing.
Red?
I just said I'm sorry, y'all.
About what?
The Cinemax.
About
Oh,
what?
we don't hear nothing that much.
Oh, okay.
But let's keep
Oh,
on
we don't
talking
see.
talk over
We
it so
don't
we're not
hear.
supposed to hear it because we don't want to get in trouble. Because we gonna get in trouble if we got too much on here. So yeah, so Quad said, Quad told King, you said it was no problem or whatever. And King said he thought it was just gonna be a one and done. We end up getting pregnant. It don't happen like that. And so I think it's funny that King is telling Quad that, you know, you need to be realistic. I think it was on the last episode or something. He was saying we need to be realistic. And in this one, I think,
He said it in this one
yeah, we
too.
can have dreams and all this other stuff, but we need to be realistic. Well,
So
you should have been realistic.
he asked her what's the next step if it don't take this time.
Right. What I'm saying is for him to say yes, they should have talked through the process, because with IVF or whatever, this egg retrieval, that usually don't, it's very seldom that it happened the first time. That's all I'm saying. But he is thinking like, oh, it was gonna be a one and done. Child, wish it would be. Then the people that gotta pay for it wish it would be too. And so I don't I felt kind of I felt like I was in people's bedrooms during this conversation, because I was like, oh, Quad. And then Quad want this baby so bad. I just felt for her. And then I'm like, don't put, but then I'm like, is she putting King in a position that he don't want to be in? But at the same time, as I'm listening to him, it's like he is with it, but I hear him when he's saying he don't
How
want to.
long are we gonna be? How long are we going through this?
No, I hear him saying
I
he
think
don't want it
he
to
want
be
to
a
be there,
strain
but he
on the
want to know how
relationship.
long.
Yes, because he says when you over focus on that, it takes away from our relationship or whatever. And like he said, we went from honeymoon stage to this, to serious business. And then that will probably dry up some things and make some things soft at the same time. So I understand that. I understand his point in this, but at the same time, I'm like, sometimes men need to, what they were doing right here, I put down that they need to talk more. and they need to talk like this some more. I like that conversation that they had. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
Yeah, but talking more, they should have gone through it. I mean, don't nothing go happen right away unless it's an accident.
Mhm.
Then you might didn't talk about it.
Yeah. And Quad kind of pleads with him. That's why I felt
What
bad
just
for her
happened?
because she pleading with him and
Mm-hmm.
she's saying, I know you done this and I know you done this, this, and this. And I know sometimes I don't show appreciation for this, this, and this. And then, like with her mood swings, is probably due to the medicine, if anything, because most of the time they say that it is. It makes you very erratic. But I felt for her during this situation because it was like, girl, listen to that man, listen to what he's saying, and I hope he listening to her. But I think this is difficult, but just watching them, I think that he cared for Quad more than care for her because he would not be doing this if he didn't love her. I don't think because ain't nobody doing this just for no regular
Yeah,
chick. So people be talking about he don't love Quad, you need
that's
to run
true.
and he don't love her, whatever. But the thing is, when you go from honeymoon stage to now we in some strict business, like we 5 years into this and we trying to get IVF and we just start effing
Yeah.
3 months ago or a year ago, just you could like relax a little bit. Let's have fun still. So I kind of understand what he's saying, but at the same time, I also understand Quad because she is of a certain age where her childbearing is dwindling and she wants a baby. I'm like, girl, can you do
The time has come.
I
Well,
want I wish
She
she
might
would
have
do
to adopt.
I wish she would try
it's
the what
that
do you
might be
call
the
it
best
what
choice.
Candy them did? Let the other lady carry your
A
baby.
surrogate.
Oh,
Yeah.
a surrogate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let somebody else carry your
Well, I'll
baby.
tell you what. The streets is talking.
What they saying?
The streets is talking.
I
And the
know.
streets is saying that King rejects the IVF journey.
He rejected the IVF
He
journey.
already in the journey.
I know. But they saying that he trying to get out, I guess.
He already in the journey. He been in the journey.
His sperm
They
definitely
say
in
he
the
getting
church.
tired of the entire situation with the
Well then,
IVF journey now. Uh
okay, I could see that.
yeah.
That's why they was talking.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's definitely frustrated, and it's probably, I mean, rightfully so. Because if you haven't done your homework in this area, you're gonna be frustrated,
Yeah.
and their
Even if
name
you
ain't
done
Yeah.
your
familiar.
homework, you're gonna be
Yes,
frustrated.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's hard to kind of watch, but I hope that they, work through it and that they can come
Hmm.
out on the other side better. So we moving on to the purse party, y'all. So Simone throws this purse party, where the ladies are gonna make these faux designer bags or whatever. And she's there with the designer and instructor. Her name is Jackie something. I couldn't remember her name. Um, and then so Toya is the first one there. I think is that right? Is she the first one there?
Oh,
What?
I guess
This
so.
my this
What's
my
that?
fake bag I'm bringing in.
Yo, what?
Fake bag.
She come in petty.
Yes. So Toya says,
She better be glad she get her head knocked off.
so then Toya says, I didn't know I could hurt Heavenly's feelings talking about a fake bag. Girl, Heavenly ain't know she hurt your
Okay,
feelings
so she
telling
tried
you
it
about
again.
yourself. What you say?
I mean, I forgot what I said that fast. I mean, what is the point? What do you want to hurt her feelings so bad for?
Toya is so fickle to me.
I
It
mean, the
don't make
first
no
time
sense.
The first time she was like, okay, I'm over it. So what's next? Now you
Right.
keep trying to poke the bear. Somebody gonna end up hurting more than your feelings.
Mm-hmm. So then it moves on to Heavenly and Dr. Mimi. They driving, and Heavenly about to run off the road, and she like, "Girl, I'm bending these corners. Just watch. Hold on." So they talk about the group chat on Father's Day and all this stuff like that. So Toya sends out a group chat, and she says how she's so thankful for her husband and her sons or whatever, and how blessed she is, and she hopes that they tell their fathers and their husbands Happy Father's Day. So then Dr. Heavenly turns around in the group chat and
Mm.
says, "Thank you." And Toya, I hope you wish Eugene a happy Father's Day. And I hope you do it on camera. So Toya responds back to Heavenly and says, "Don't worry or whatever. I'm blessed over here with me, with my husband and my kids and my family. We're all blessed and that we're all wonderful. Da 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 this or whatever." So Toya mad because Heavenly said that to her. They at the purse party.
I
So
should go
Toya
tell me what
throwing,
to tell my husband.
yeah. So
Mm.
Toya is throwing all kind of shade
Jeez, Louise.
about Heavenly and this fake purse. And can we instruct one of our friends? She don't know nothing about leather on the inside. When I tell you that this shit vexed my spirit so bad, and I was like, this the most elementaryest bitch I ever met in my entire life, because you mad because a heifer is telling you about yourself and done told you about yourself. I could see if Heavenly done lied on Toy. But for you to talk about a fake ass
Mm-mm.
bag, it's like Shamia bringing that fake ass bag up at the reunion about Drew Sidora, and then a designer had to tell you, bitch, that is my bag. And she talking about we don't be worried about
Yeah.
if Heavenly is wearing Balenciaga or red bottoms and this, that, and the other, whatever, because we know it's all fake. But bitch,
Mm-hmm.
Heavenly make more money than you. I don't care
All
if she
day.
went to fucking Payless and got the damn purse.
Mm-hmm.
She keeping money in her
She
bag. Honey,
still make more money than she do.
yeah. So I'm just like, what is wrong with Toya? Is any of
Crazy.
this
She
stuff
crazy.
valid to y'all?
She is crazy for real. That green rap type.
And then
Maybe
she
she got
said
too much
something.
time on her hands and she spend a little too much time on her own.
She do got too much time on her hands. She need to get her a damn hobby, going to feed the homeless or something at the soup kitchen, because you worrying about some fake ass bags
Mm-hmm.
is the lowest form of growth in a human being. I'm like, girl, you so stupid. Ooh. Okay, hold on. And
She
I
has
said,
nothing
She's
else
very
better.
materialistic.
mm-hmm. Oh, and then so Heavenly was
Yeah,
telling
that's true.
Dr. Mimi that Toya has a history of disrespecting her husband. And so they did a reel of some of the stuff that she has said to Cecil.
Yeah.
Like she told him to shut up and eat a
Mm.
biscuit. Then she threw a biscuit at him. Then
Yeah.
they didn't show the
I
part where
mean,
she told him that she thought she was disappointed after getting married because she
I mean,
thought that the
Eugene,
man's penis get bigger. Who say that with a bunch of people?
that's a mess.
And
I
your
don't know.
husband,
That's a
and
mess.
your
You don't
husband
say it about
sitting
around
right over there.
anybody. You don't say that around a bunch of women, and you don't say that around a bunch of men.
You don't say
Right.
run none.
Yeah. So
None.
her and Heavenly is getting
That is
into it or
not.
whatever. And
I
then
know.
hold on.
Oh,
So
my back.
um
Well, Heavenly
during
wasn't
this,
trying to
I
say too
think
much.
Toya
Trying not to.
checks Angel's bag or something, or looks at Angel's bag, and then Angel said, "Oh, it's real" or whatever. She said, "Oh, I know yours is real."
Ooh,
And then she says, "Is it okay
wow.
if I bag
Jeez.
check?" No, bitch, it
Oh
ain't
my.
okay. Who's bag checking? Are you at that fucking airport? And
Yeah.
then they did a whole thing this past year in 2025 with the tariffs and everything, showing that it don't matter if your bag fake or real. They made out the same damn thing by the same damn people. Them Asians in China.
And they put
Mm-hmm.
the stamp on there of the
Of
name
course.
of, so it ain't Gucci, it ain't whoever,
Uh-uh.
Louis,
And then they ship it back to Italy.
Yeah.
So are you stupid or are you dumb, Toya?
both.
Mm-mm-mm.
You know she don't do nothing because she don't research what she talking about. She just be
I
talking.
know.
Yeah, this episode was called Baggage Check. Baggage Check.
And then Mr. Toya saying, talking about can she check bags? Here come Contessa coming in looking like a broke down X-Men. What's the girl name? Magneto or something like that. Magneto side chick.
Darn.
Who? No, she ain't never been with him. The girl in the blue. It's a blue chick. That's
When
who.
I
That's
saw all I said she's the blue Power
I don't
Ranger.
know. I only know Storm.
I know because Storm is the only, but there's the best one. But
All
yeah,
I thought
Did
was
she
the
have
blue
pink on that
Power
outfit
Ranger.
too?
huh?
A
What
mess.
y'all?
A mess.
She is. I'm like,
A
girl.
mess.
I thought we was dressing up.
Now these hoes out here talking about Jamal Bryant.
Yeah,
Well,
call
they
that
need to be
dressed up.
talking about what Contessa got on. Because that's some bullshit.
That is true. That is true.
Contessa said, I'm hanging with the girls.
But she sure on
She making all the girls
which
look bad.
girls?
Now, I was kind of questioning what's her name? Because she was just looking regular. But when Contessa came in, I said, that bitch cannot dress. And then they did a little roll on her stuff with that pink and blue wig. She would wear that. I'd be like, girl, we gonna call her Tacky Tessa because she's so tacky. So let me see where I left off. So we got to go back to the
Tacky
guys
Tessa.
after this. So the guys is hanging out at Scott while Contessa come in. Then the guys having them a little powwow at Scott and Contessa's house. So Scott at home, he glad that Contessa ain't there. And so he who was it? Eugene came in first.
Wow.
Then Curtis came in. And
Uh-oh.
then
Not
Dr.
Eugene.
Sherman came in. So the fellas is hanging out and they got somebody from Flint. I can't think of the man name. He from Flint and he there barbecuing.
Okay, Flint Town.
He there barbecuing
Okay,
and stuff
barbecue.
like that. And cooking for them. And girl, Tony, did you see them pork steaks that they had them had that garlic it looked like it was meshed all up and marinated.
Uh-huh.
And Cecil can cook, y'all. So, like Cecil, is they talking about Cecil and everything. Cecil usually do the cooking for the guys and the group. He can throw down.
But he said it was nice
Okay.
not to have to cook.
Yeah, but you
That's
see, he was over there at the grill checking it
Mhm.
out because he does. They don't show him all on years. He be cooking and throwing down cooking. He cooks good. So I thought that was funny or whatever.
Ooh.
And so the guys sit down
Ooh.
and Damon is happy he there with
Better
them.
stop.
He invited. I thought Damon was like
Mhm.
came out of his shell a little bit. What did y'all think?
Yeah, he did.
So he says, sure, I'll have a drink at your house because I'm gonna be here for a while or whatever. Yeah, sure. And I think he felt welcomed and happy to be there or whatever. I thought that was good because them two used to be really tight.
Happy.
And then
Oh.
him and Contessa and Heavenly, they were all tight. But when Heavenly and Contessa fell out, it just eventually messed the men up too.
That was it.
So I could see that how they was happy to be together and stuff like that. All the guys seem like they get along and they respectful even when they disagree. So the guys are Cecil was talking about they asked Cecil, well, how was the party? And somebody else is Toya still mad at us or whatever. And Dr. Damon like, I don't know. Shoot, I could care less.
Okay.
Me
We're
too,
so
Dr.
happy together.
So then
Yeah.
Cecil talks about, yeah, we made up and this, that, and the other, or whatever. And she's just been really, what do you say?
Always
Uh,
got an excuse for her stupidity.
yes. And then hold on, I think I'm going ahead. Oh, so they was talking about Eugene and Scott was talking about the building and stuff like that. And then Eugene tells Scott that Toya didn't like the building, the little room, and all that other stuff like that. And then Curtis told them, so he said, we're going to have to find a new space and all this other stuff like that. So Curtis said, don't come out here to Dunwoody or Duluth because I'm going to have to get you if you come and take a Jackie.
Uh,
I thought that was funny. So that's how that ended. So then
Mhm.
they go back to the purse party. And so this is when the owner or instructor is telling the ladies, y'all got 1 minute to find y'all
Leather.
fabrics and
Yeah,
materials
leather.
or whatever. Yeah. And so then this is when
on the
Toya said,
inside and out.
do we put leather on the inside and outside? The instructor says yes. And then she
She had
says,
told him that twice already.
I know. This is how we about to get, we about to wrap, we gonna wrap this, wind it up and just wrap a heifer up. Right on. It's getting, you gotta let it simmer and marinate. Let it come to a boil, then you bring it
Mhm.
down. But yeah, because it's all up in us. So
Mhm.
Toya says, well, I have a friend, or some people are not used to that. So Dr. Heavenly, everybody know what they talking about. Do we have leather on the inside
Yeah.
and the outside? Yes, you do. These are designer purses.
Did she ask it?
Well, some people don't know that.
Did she ask it? Was it real leather?
Somebody, I think, did ask
Some
about
people
it.
ain't never felt this before.
They
She said it was. Y'all scaring
yeah.
me. Y'all, I'm so
So,
hungry. Cousins, listen, cousins. I'm hungry.
yeah, come on. What are you doing?
That's all I gotta say.
Going to get her something to eat. That's what
You
she
ain't
doing.
tell us you gonna be right back or something.
Look at her peeking. Look at her peeking over the thing.
We don't know what you're doing. You gotta tell us.
I left it
I
for
got
a mystery
I
to the
got a bowl,
cousins.
a whole bunch of salad dressing and some broke down grilled chicken and no more lettuce. I know. But yeah, so
I'm back,
let me
cousins.
do you got anything else you want to say at this point in time?
Well, Heavenly,
No, man.
Dr. Heavenly,
Mm-hmm.
when she said that about the leather inside out, she just looked at her and rolled her eyes and just shook her head. Cause she was like, I'm not gonna get into it with her. You could tell that's how she was trying to act.
Yes. I
She was
thought
But
trying.
she did.
Toya
In her
just
confessional,
kept
poking the bear.
I
Yeah,
tried
in
to
her
run.
confessional, she said that she was trying not to go low. She wanted to go
I'm
low
trying to run for
with that
office.
beef.
I am not trying.
I thought she did really well, but I was like, get her.
I was too.
Please
Girl,
get her.
just go on to get her.
Get that ass.
They know
Get her.
how you act. The
Yeah.
ones gonna vote for you gonna vote for you. Get her.
That's right. Girl, I
Yeah.
was like, this bitch. So then it keeps going back between Eugene and this party and stuff like that. So Eugene them talking about how Toya how Toya feels the ladies be picking on her. and that they have really stressed her out and all this other stuff, and particularly Heavenly, bitch, please. And he said, Heavenly, and so Damon says, Heavenly don't say nothing, Heavenly don't say nothing disrespectful to you. And he says she don't say nothing disrespectful to me, but she says it about me. And Heavenly ain't said nothing about you. She's repeated what your wife has said.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at Contessa when she called you the biggest bitch. Because they rolled that too.
Yeah, she said it.
And that was when her and Toya was throwing down fighting. And so she told her, your husband is the biggest bitch. And see, he talking about these ladies. No, it's one lady. It's Toya, your wife. Because she the one that started all of this, Eugene. And you need to check your wife. Because your wife don't respect you.
She sure don't.
She is a
selfish, she don't respect nobody else either.
Grown baby. Yeah, that's why she act like that.
She act like that because see, he let her act like that at home. And she act like that everywhere else. But what gonna happen? Somebody gonna clock that ass one good time.
Yeah. And what's gonna happen now? Cecil gonna be getting one of them nurses down there because he gonna start believing what Toya said about his ass, and then he gonna listen to somebody else that's telling him some sweet nothings.
You so nice. You so sweet.
Toya, can you talk to me?
You so thoughtful.
She couldn't even say nothing nice to him when they
handsome.
and he sat there and told her.
You so nice.
He sat there and told her.
You so respectful.
Nice I could, I say it to the boys. Keep going, Tanya. You're doing good. Because Toya need to hear this shit.
I really appreciate you. You don't get none of that at home. None of that.
Sure no. And she talking about she do good with the boys. If you do good in one area with one group of people, why it ain't spilling over?
No. She not doing good with the boys. She's showing them what she's doing to her. They daddy is teaching them something raw awful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and see, I forgot to mention, she said in that text something about, and she said at that party that her kids were good, and I have good kids and stuff like that. She was throwing shade. She could have been throwing shade at Heavenly and Simone. Mm-hmm.
Well, our kids are younger than their kids, though, right?
Give them some time.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, girl, you better shut your damn mouth up.
Imagine if they do something worse.
Exactly. I'm like, girl, quit playing like that. But yeah, so then, so that was with the men, and then Toya saying that at the party. I think, I didn't say that Toya pulled out Dr. Heavenly's purse, but we already said what she said about Heavenly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Dr. Heavenly says, I'm more concerned with my portfolio than some little purse. I got several business. I got a couple of houses. My portfolio thicker than a lot of people up in this building. I don't care nothing about her talking about my purse.
Mm-hmm.
I said, girl, if you don't tell a bitch and get a bitch straight. Now, it might have been a lot of hollering and yelling up in there, and Toya, you always do this and da-da-da-da this or whatever. I was listening to everything Heavenly said because I knew it was going to come with some fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then she says, so she says something about, so then I think Toya was yelling at Heavenly, and then Heavenly yelled back at Toya, and then she told her, you a fake ass bitch. But that's what she said anyway. But
Sure did. Yep.
I was cracking up. So then that's when Dr. Jackie has to come in and say, and cry, do her fake tears and say they ain't never been this bad and all this other mess like that. It still didn't sit This episode did not sit good in my spirit for me for the get back that Heavenly needs to give to Toya. What do y'all think?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's gonna come. It's some more to come.
He's brewing right
Cause
now.
Toya ain't felt the full effect yet. It's some more to come. It's some
Girl,
more to come.
I was so pissed at Toya because I'm like, so let's just round this up because I said we was gonna round up because it's a whole bunch of shit I done wrote on these notes here that I ain't even got to, which I don't understand. But she from the start of the last episode started all of this shit when so I guess Heavenly left her purse at one event. Then she bought it to she left it somewhere else.
She left
She
it
left it
at
at the
she
event,
left it at the birthday dinner.
and then Toya took it home. And that's when Toya said, "Who fake ass purse is this?" And then when they
In
got
the
to
chat.
Heavenly House, she left it at Heavenly House. I mean, at Toya house. When Toya got mad about the text message. So let's go back to the part episode 4 because see, I didn't like that.
Well, she didn't pick it up from. She didn't pick it up. Remember, she was supposed to go get it, and she didn't give it to her right away.
Well, she was picking it up from her house. So when she came to Toya party, that's when she was getting the purse.
But all the mess jumped
but she
off,
never
so
get it.
I'll forget it too.
Yeah, so it had
I sure
already
would.
started. So when she was coming to Toya house, Toya had already said, "Who fake ass Balenciaga purse is this?"
Yeah.
And then she says, "That's my purse and it ain't fake, but my house is paid for."
Uh-huh.
Whether the purse is fake or not or whatever, Heavenly came with the comeback that knocks you upside your head. So that's why Jackie says, Heavenly, you don't have to throw a boulder when somebody throws a rock. And then Toya has the fucking nerve to say, I ain't even threw no rock at her and have an attitude like, what the hell is
I
Jackie
might have threw
talking
some
about?
sand, but
Some
I ain't throw
sand.
no rock.
And girl, I said you threw a whole rock and keep throwing them.
Don't
She
y'all
keeps
know there's a
throwing
few
them.
rocks in that sand sometimes.
Girl,
If you
it
throwing
ain't
sand
one
off the
of
beach, you got pebbles in.
She didn't throw no sand on no beach. She threw a rock out the playground and hit a nigga upside the head. So, because I'm like, when you sitting up here just out the blue and you text him, all you had to say was somebody left a black purse. Who is this? Take a picture of it. Who purse is this right here? Because somebody left it at the event. Bam. And left it at that. But when you want to come with who left a fake ass purse at the party? Bitch, I did with your raggedy ass.
But do you think that she already estimated or thought that it was Heavenly's? Because she couldn't have known it was hers if she had was
because she
purpose.
said in this episode, we all know we don't expect Heavenly to wear designer clothes and this, that, and the other. So we know all of it's fake.
Oh, wow. Even the Walmart brand is fake?
But that's why I'm like, how is it? What does that mean? If she made more money than you, if she had more money in the bank than you, so what if she
She's so materialistic, and she want to try to look the part, but she ain't got the funds.
Mm-mm. And I'm like, girl,
And if you ever realize, kind of really, people with money for real, you don't know by looking at them.
because they buy the cheap shit. Because they like their money. Rich folk, wealthy folks buy cheap shit.
Even if it's expensive, you don't know that it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't out there bragging about what they got on.
And they ain't flashy.
Nah.
But yeah, so
they have some raggedy jeans on, but the jeans might cost a mint, but you wouldn't know it.
Because they ain't throwing them away. So Toya started all this mess when she started with that purse. Then she want to get over there, and then at the party, she mad at the comebacks that Heavenly gave her. My thing is, don't start no shit, and it won't never be no shit. If you didn't start that mess with
Don't
Heavenly,
start no, won't be no.
exactly, then you wouldn't have Heavenly coming back at you at your throat, telling you about you on own shit, and then that your man he got this toddler thing out. So why are you mad about that? And then so Brandy them come in and say, well, when you
And who
talk about
paying your rent? Who
yes,
paying your mortgage?
yes, but but Heavenly killed her at the end when she said, but that's all right, we're a sisterhood, girl. I'll pay your rent when you can't pay. I said, see this type of mess I'm talking about right here. Cause some of this stuff was real elementary, and then they had moved on up. Some of it had moved on up to good high school level dragging. I was just like, yes, ooh, and I was like, no, you can't say it like you can't. Cause I'm like, girl, y'all need to get it together. But I don't know what Toya problem is, but she need to totally get it together. What y'all think?
Yeah, I would be like, yeah, I would be mad. And I mean, if
She act just like the little kids in school when the boy always want to fight one little girl. He really like her.
yeah,
That's why he keep picking with her.
Mm-hmm.
uh-huh.
Yeah. And then I'm seeing this thing and say, Brandy said, why say anything at all if y'all was beefing? Toya is beefing. Like Heavenly said, I ain't beefing with Toya, but you gonna get this tongue if you keep coming at me. And like Heavenly said, keep on coming at me. And I said, yeah. Heavenly's doing real good.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Trying to hold her composure.
Yeah, because who she is in the chat in that text group, that's who she is.
Right.
She's being real demure this season. She's still cutting her here and there, but she being real demure because she like, I'm trying to get this race. Girl, go and cuss Toya out and you'll get the race.
Sure will.
Yeah, because I like a person that got a fight within them.
Just be yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. So, cousin, I think that was it. What y'all think?
Yep.
Well, cousins,
Yep.
we hope y'all enjoyed this view and our review of Married to Medicine. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And don't forget to share us with some other cousins. And
Hit that button. Hit that button.
yes. And also, we are not just only on this platform here on YouTube, we are also on TikTok. Isn't that right, Casey?
K to the C.
She over here
That's
eating,
right.
y'all, doing her part, and she knows she supposed to do.
Listen,
She did it all night, y'all.
Y'all night.
Whole hours
I'll
of
go
change.
down to the tickety. I know. I'm like,
That's why I
I
was
just
asking
watched something.
earlier.
I just watched. What was I watching? I don't know, some show, and the boy was eating through the whole thing. I said, that's
Hey,
me
you
tonight.
see what I've been doing? I can't help it.
I'm
We
I'm
can
like
have a little
Mimi Foss. You know, she eat through all the fights.
who
Listen, Mimi
you do all
from
the
Love and Hip
fight?
Hop.
Mimi?
Mimi Foss from Love and Hip Hop.
I didn't
Atlanta.
know that. I gotta pay attention to that. Candy would eat all through the housewives. They got reels of her. I'm about to check that out on Mimi. Mimi was the one eating on Love and Hip Hop. That is hilarious.
Do
Hey
everything.
y'all, we gotta
That's
eat
funny.
and be on the show or whatever. So it is what it is. We appreciate y'all watching us and everything. But yes, don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a nice comment. Let us know if you like this layout. We might be back again in person. We might be back again this way. But we just trying to figure some things out that's more convenient for everybody. And yeah, so
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, and y'all hit that notification bell so y'all know when we are on. How about that?
Oh, and Casey, can you tell
Mm-hmm.
them what your TikTok and YouTube pages are? Because I did a video.
Yeah.
I think I did well, it wasn't. I think I did a video today, but I did mention you, but I can't remember what the I did the big praiser one. Anyway, so yeah,
Listen,
let
cousins,
us come on.
go to the Hey Cousins on the tickety top. That's it. Well, it says what's it?
I don't know. What about your
That's it.
personal
Okay.
pages?
Oh yeah, y'all go follow me at Kaniqua
Get like a
Coleman.
dish delay
I
or
got 2
something.
pages, y'all.
Yes. I know I said that. I said that in my other video. I thought you had 2 pages.
Yes, I do. I have 2 pages. Please don't ask me why. But anyway,
What are they?
I do. And plus, we have the Cousins page, the Hey Cousins page, and I'm Kaniqua Coleman on all social media platforms, though, y'all. So y'all go holler at your girl on all social media platforms. You know, that's the IG, the FB, and the TT. I'm the same person. And in my 2 pages are my TikTok is Kaniqua Coleman. And then the other one is Kaniqua Shortcake Coleman. Because I think I got another one, but I can't figure out how to get into it, so I had to make another one.
Oh Lord. All right, cousins. We'll see y'all soon. Y'all be cool. Don't get in no trouble. And happy new year. And we'll see y'all in a week. Peace out.
Bye,
Yeah,
cousins.
don't y'all forget, cousin. This is my big 50 birthday week. My birthday is at the end of the week. And my birthday is on Friday, January the 9th. January 10th, we're going to be whirling and twirling all night long. Okay, so when we come back, I'm going to be a big 5-0. And then we're going to tell you a little bit about my birthday shit.
Yes, hopefully we'll bring y'all some footage from the party this coming weekend. Yes, our party is this weekend. We are turning up for KC for the big 5-0. So y'all keep your eyes and ears open for us hollering out here. Peace out, y'all. Bye.